Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, I wholeheartedly welcome you to Eat to Live Strong. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, January the 12th, 2022, and this is day 10 of Multiple Sclerosis, My Daily Diary. This is raw, uncut footage because I wanted to give you examples of my life living with multiple sclerosis daily. It's the good, the bad, the ugly. So whatever I say it. Um, I may say things that doesn't make sense, but I will try my darndest to make sure that you get an inside look at what happens to me in the morning, what happened the day before with multiple sclerosis. This is also a way for me to write down um, chain of events for my doctor's appointment. Um, So let's get started. I went to bed last night at 2:30ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the last time I looked at the clock, it said 3:13 a.m. and now it is, and this is all in Eastern Standard Time. And now I'm looking at the clock, and it is 5:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is a whopping maybe 2 hours of sleep. I feel fine. I I had some pain in the leg, but not as much as it has been. Yesterday was a day that I did get out and walk a little, and I didn't do the full 8 miles in my subdivision, so I'm having to pretty much start all over again because of the chain of events of me going through a flare up and not being able to breathe and things like that. So I technically just went down to the cul-de-sac and well to the next block and the cul-de-sac and back, which um that gives me about a mile of a walk. So I'm not complaining. At least I got out and walked and got some physical activity in. Um, I worked on my channel. I have a live podcast slash a live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook today at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in my community tab, I put the link in there, so I hope to see you there. I am collaborating with another YouTuber named Sharon Guerin, and she and I both met on Vern's Junk Closet, and we kind of hit it off. We had a lot in common. She had a health scare that turned her life into a healthier style with her eating habits, and that was the same thing with me. So we're going to come out and talk today and let people know what happened and how we ended up the way we did as far as changing our pattern, our lifestyle. I am now also focusing on a new adventure as far as my health is concerned, as far as my eating is concerned. Um, I have, as I said in some videos, I think the first video, that I have an appointment coming up with this doctor that does a full body scan, and she goes in and tell me things that my body cannot absorb or fight, or it's not helpful to me, because as a vegan, I should really be in really, really good shape. So you guys are going to be with me on those journeys, so you will get a chance to see um, the difference in my health, the difference in my weight, my skin, um, the whole nine. So that's the thing that I'm going to be doing. But that's what we're going to talk about tonight on our channel, on my channel, and on all of my social media platforms. So please come out to see me on YouTube tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that you guys can see. You'll see before and after picture on the thumbnail, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about what we did and how we did it. So enough said about that. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? Um, I did some writing. I did catch up on some of your content. So I've been to some of my followers' content and just out on on YouTube. So um, that's basically all that really happened yesterday. Today I have physical therapy, and today is Wednesday, so this is our hubby and I. This is our day to do thrifting and just to get out and enjoy. Um, I have followed the meal prep, and I'm not sure which item I'm going to pull out the refrigerator or the freezer today. And he did say that since we have been so well behaved, and he wants to go and grab something to eat today so that I don't have to cook. People think you meal prep. Why do you have to cook? Because I don't cook certain things until that day, but it's prep so I know what I'm going to cook. So I just go in, grab the container out, and say, okay, I'm making soup, for instance, because this is National Soup Month. Or I will say, okay, I'm going to make this vegan spaghetti and meatballs, or this vegan chili, or this vegan pasta, or whatever I'm going to make. So it's just all prepped, so I don't have to really put my mind into knowing what to cook. I just go in and grab it out and get started. So we are following the meal prep. And again, I have physical therapy, and we're going thrifting. So that's going to be my exercise for today. Um, I did have a little bit of a backache, and I woke up this morning with a backache. Um, but I'm going to do some stretches and see if that helps. Um, I did the homework that I get from physical therapy. So I think therapy is really working for the numbness and the problem in my left leg. I'm praying that this is just something that happened, and because I caught it in time, it's not going to be something permanent. Um, oh, let's see what else happened. I think that is basically it. Yesterday was a much better day. Thank God for that. And I say much better. It was much better. I didn't have to complain or had no complaints about anything. We do have the same things over and over. And that's the thing about multiple sclerosis. Um, it is very consistent. Um, and then with multiple sclerosis, you never know day to day what's going to happen. When it happens, it happens. And most times it eases into the situation, or either goes right in and hits you hard. And I think with the left leg, if I can remember correctly, it's something that I eased into that one. And started finding out about it when it took place in the hair salon, when I was laying back getting my hair washed, and I was in that position for such a long time for her to wash the hair, that the leg got numb and it started stretching the tension and all of that. So I eased into that one. Um, but as far as the tremors, that one just, the onset of the tremors just hit hard, right on, just hit hard. And to the point that it stunned me, and then I couldn't move, and then I had to grab onto something to keep from falling. So, yes, so multiple sclerosis, MS, is something that actually you either ease into it or it hits you really hard. And when you start feeling it, when it eases you into it, anytime you see, or anytime I see any change in my day to day life, I make sure I make a note of it. But if it's something that's puzzling or that I really need to talk about, I go to the National Multiple Sclerosis Society and gather information from there. I'll call an advocate from there, or even send my neurologist a email through the patient portal and get an answer back. And then they just tell me what to look out for, and if this changes, if it gets worse, or if this starts to happen with it, then I need you to come in. So just call us immediately. So that's another thing about multiple sclerosis. So um, I I am going to take the test to check my ability, my memory, and my skills with that department. And that was a really, um, I don't like taking that test, but they have to see how advanced the multiple sclerosis is. But that's a test that bothers me because coming from somebody that was just really fast in everything, to see how I declined. So I do things to try and keep my brain functioning well, like um, I'll do games on the phone, brain games and puzzles and crossword puzzles, and you know just do games to try and keep the brain functioning correctly, because a lot of things do end up in a negative way with multiple sclerosis. Memory loss is a big one for me. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to go ahead and get up, and, well, I'm showered and I've got to go do something to the frizzy hair and get myself ready to go and out and thrifting, say my prayers, and um, keep it moving. So, thank you for joining me today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I put up a video daily for my daily diary. And then on Mondays or Fridays, I'm going to put out content that will take place at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to be starting next week. I'm going to make sure I put something out on Mondays or Fridays. And then on Wednesdays, I'm always going to go live on YouTube, as well as my podcast, which is Eat to Live Strong, and also not Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So, because what I want to say, or I want to get people prepared or know about multiple sclerosis, is by me coming out to tell the story. So, guys, thank you again for watching. Be safe out there. Be nice to everyone. Um, just think about being in someone else's shoe. You never know what someone is going through. Just make sure you open your heart in a nice way. Um, Life is not promised, and you never know. You may capture that person that's on the edge, and just a simple hello or even a smile may make their day and change their mind. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell. See you next time. I love you long time. Bye. I have MS, but MS don't have me. Bye, guys.